Hello, everyone. Welcome to the City of Healing, where the city resides within. This is Annette Nurture Angela. Wanted to come forth just to do a brief share in my canary yellow shirt. Anyway, I wanted to wear this shirt because I came across so many yellow butterflies today. I mean, gracefully crossing my path, unbelievably. So, now the thing about it, they've probably been in everyone's view, but how many people actually noticed it? How many people actually gave recognition or appreciation for the yellow butterflies? Anyway, I'm feeling like a yellow butterfly, so that's why I have on my yellow little blouse here. Anyway, I wanted to come forth and talk about just a little bit about manifestation. And as we know, the time that we are rationalizing that we have now is going by so rapidly, because I can swear it was just August the 1st and here it is September the 7th right now. And there's no such thing as time in the galaxies and the cosmos. But we here in this little planet together, this unit, we recognize and organize and make sense of everything and call time and seasons and such, just so that we can have some organization and live and function. And it makes sense right now. But there's no such thing as time. But, time is quickly evolving because the planet is evolving and we as humans are evolving, and manifestations are happening more quickly. And a lot of people are talking about manifestation because it's beginning to be more profoundly actualizing for a lot of people. And it makes sense because we are evolving and becoming our greatest versions, and more extraordinary things are going to be happening on the planet and with various people. That's what I believe. And I wanted to talk about manifestation because someone said something to me, because we were having a conversation about manifestation. And it's like, yeah, I've been focused on money and I'm sure I'm going to get this money because I need this money to do such, 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 such. And I said, well, are you focusing on the lack of the money, or are you more focusing on the abundance that you already have and living in gratitude for what you can do and just letting the overflow happen? And they said, well, that's a good point. They never saw it that way. And they expressed the difficulty in doing that without actually knowing what manifestation really is and how it exactly works. So I gave an example as to a few years ago. I was finding a lot of money, but I was just turning in and just not keeping it. I mean, like $20, $50, $5, just turning it in. And every time I would turn it in, like a bill get paid unexpectedly. I get a lot more money in my paycheck unexpectedly. Someone gave me some money that they said that they owed me unexpectedly. But the most astounding thing that happened was that I got from this agency, I kept getting these checks in the mail, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000. Like, oh my goodness. So I was calling and I was returning the money and they were sending it back to me, and they just kept sending me these checks. I was like, it's like, keep it, it's yours. Somehow this happened, that happened. So I had all of this money and it was mine. And I wasn't expecting it. I was living in abundance already, because even though I like nice things, I guess because of the way I grew up, just being appreciation of what you do have, and if you happen to get the rest, it's an extra bonus. So I gave that example, and it was like, wow. And so I tried this also a couple of months ago. I wanted something, and I kept focused on wanting it. And even though I knew it, but I was in desperation probably, but not really. But I was in desperation to get that thing. And so I was like, well, I'm going to get this. This is what I want. So guess what? It did not happen. And I haven't been able to do that, because I'm focused on it. And of course, whatever you focus on grows, but just be careful what you're focusing on. Are you focusing on the lack of that thing? Are you grateful for what you already have? What more do you think that you can not have so that you're not focused on it? And so, needless to say, that has not happened again because I'm thinking that it can happen again. But in reality, it has already happened. So, that's the lesson that I'm even basically even teaching and understanding myself about this principle of manifestation, because it is real. And it's better, I believe, to live in a state of gratitude and the practicing of being grateful for what you have, and know and anticipate the overflow and appreciate it when it does happen. If it doesn't, you're already grateful for what you do. And I used to live like that, as I mentioned, when we were younger. We didn't have a lot, really not a lot at all. And I give people the example because when we lived with my grandmother, I didn't see it any other way, even though the kids on the bus were, make fun of me and my sisters. But me, myself, I was like, what, why? But anyway, we didn't have running water. And we didn't have a way to heat up our water, if we wanted to take a bath or whatever, unless we put it on our stove and make the fire. But I always thought that was an adventure. I enjoyed it, and it didn't really bother me. And so when kids picked on me, I looked at them in bewilderment. It's like, why? I mean, I'm just so happy that if I need something, I already have access to it and I can do it myself. And I don't really know what you have, you know. I didn't know that there were showers. People can take showers, and I didn't know that that was the reason that they were so-called picking on us. But sometimes living in what some people will call ignorance is bliss, because there are some people that don't know a lot about, these luxury places to go, these luxury bags to have, and they don't care to know. Some people don't want that luxury. They're happy where they are, so they are already abundant. So anyway, my manifestation and abundant people, just be grateful for where we are and what we do have, and keep understanding that we are already abundant and prosperous as we already are. Anyway, that's my brief message for today, and I hope that you all have a very blessed rest of your Sunday. Take care.